Yet even this last vestige of a website was hacked. Persephone encoded the following baffling video into the webpage. What was the Dharma Initiative? And what was this psychological test video used for? Hugh McIntyre on the Dharma Initiative.
And what is your involvement with the Dharma Initiative?
Well, the Dharma Initiative was canceled in 1987. We cut off its funding. We
really?
ended that project. Yes.
So you're not involved in it?
No.
What was the project? What was the Dharma Initiative?
Well, frankly, because of proprietary interest with the technology, I can't talk about that specifically.
What is Dharma? Is that a person's name? Is it like Dharma and Greg Dharma?
I believe that was Jenna Elfman.
Yes, yes.
What was DJ Dan's take?
Coming to you live from Stonehenge,
DJ Dan.
you're listening to DJ Dan, shutting down the man.
We're having a good time today, ladies and GMOs. We're in our blue tracksuits. We have our name brand white sneakers. That's right, we're celebrating the anniversary of Heaven's Gate!
Yeah. All right.
Cults, people. We're talking about cults. Tanya, you got a favorite?
What about those guys with the red scarves, who just said they cloned their leader?
Good one. But I have a soft spot for the Heaven's Gators. The sheer ambition just gets to me, okay? They killed themselves to hitch a ride on a comet. It's kind of poetic. So, my sweet conspiracy spies, are you in a cult? Were you in a cult? Are you about to drink the Kool-Aid? Are you making the Kool-Aid? Call us first. Tell us all about it. Anthony from Petoskey, Michigan. That in the thumb, Anthony?
More in the pinky finger. Anyway, DJ Dan, I think my grandma was in a cult.
Grandmas don't join cults. Shut down! Just kidding. Continue. I am captivated.
Well, she was getting her doctorate in, I think, psych at the University of Michigan in the 60s, see? And she joined this group, I guess, called the Karma Imperative, or something.
The Karma Imperative. Okay, now that sounds like a cult.
Yeah, and, she told my mom about how she was going with the Karma Imperative to some place in the South Pacific.
Island, continent, cruise ship. What are we talking about here? Come on, give me some.
She just said it was, I think, the flame or the fire. No.
Moving on. Come on.
Well, they never heard from her after that. Was like early 70s when she went. Nobody at the university heard about the Karma Imperative. And, they had like a funeral for her and everything.
Well, that is a tragedy. A human, real-life tragedy. It makes me sick, Anthony. Sick! These repugnant, selfish, clannish, crony-ish, mystical, brainwashing pieces of dung that take away our loved ones. Conspiracy spies, you heard it. Anthony from Petoskey has lost his grandmother to the Karma Imperative. You know what to do. You know who you are. I need the dirt on Karma so we can find Tony's granny and shut down the man.
I've got a caller here. Says he has to talk to you right now.
Really? Well, what are you waiting for, Tanya? Put him back on. Come on. Caller, you're shutting down the man.
You're going to want to be more careful, Dan.
Okay, and who am I speaking with?
You think you can just keep taking shots at the Hanso Foundation with no fear of retaliation?
Once again, who are you and why are you calling me?
You think you're safe to smear good people because you broadcast from different locations, like the second-floor motel room you're in right now off of the 5 freeway, driving your green Jeep Compass, license plate...
Hey, easy there, little troll. Hey, what's this about?
It's about your fragile life.
Oh, my God.
How easily it can be exposed, the way you claim to expose
okay, that's
others.
That's enough.
How easily your address,
No, that's
and
enough.
your real name, and where you really
I'm not
work, and your
gonna...
wife...
That's enough! Hey! You one of their goons? Is that what this is about? Well, you can tell your boss I ain't backing down. This is not the first threatening call I've gotten, buddy. Not by a long shot. My real name is DJ Dan. My location is inside your web of lies, and my job is shutting you
Dan,
down.
you've been warned.
Wow. Well, did you hear that, Tanya? I guess we've been warned. Well, that was special. If you didn't think there was proof before, there you have it, folks. DJ Dan, I guess I better name a successor.
You're listening to DJ Dan, shutting down the man.
Contained within the source code of the Hanso Foundation's website was a link pointing to www.rachelblake.com. Following the link takes us to this webpage, a travel blog from a woman named Rachel Blake, currently in Copenhagen. Contained within the site, however, was a secret video intended for people who have been following Persephone's hacks.
If you're watching this, if you found this, chances are you already know what's going on. But if you don't, so yeah, my blog says that I'm on vacation, but that's just a cover story. The real reason I'm in Denmark, in Copenhagen, is the Hanso Foundation. You see, they have this slogan, reaching out to a better tomorrow, but it's all a lie. For a long time, they've been doing things that need to be exposed. And now, it's worse. The fuse is about to be lit. For what? I don't know, but it's big. And since you've been curious enough to come this far, I'm going to lean on you to help me find out. Now, thanks to the work of Persephone, who hacked the Hanso Foundation website before they shut it down, here's what we do know. 1, they say that they're helping humanity. But the evidence says the Hanso Foundation will pursue its science at any cost, even human life. Worse, they're in bed with the Global Welfare Consortium. You know, the people keeping us all safe from disease. I'm sorry if these big names are confusing, but that haze is how people like them get away with stuff like Jupe, the ageless orangutan. And 2, the Hanso Squad had this program called the Dharma Initiative, super top secret. Now get this. All those scientists, they just disappeared. No one's seen or heard from them in 30... Hello? And 3, speaking of disappearing acts, Alvar Hanso, head of the whole outfit, he is missing. And by missing, I mean missing. But that doesn't mean that he is not accountable for his actions. Now, the man running the show in Alvar's absence is this Dr. Thomas Werner Mittelberg. Here's what we know about Mittelberg. He calls himself a doctor, but a doctor of what? I dug for any evidence of this guy getting a doctorate from every industrialized nation in the world, and guess what? Zippo. This guy is a total shadow figure. Who is he? What is he trying to do? That's what I'm here to find out. Now the fun part. Here, we've got mics, we've got cameras. We have wigs and caps, and we even have, check it out, glasses cam, just like Alias. Now you're probably wondering, what am I thinking going to all this trouble to hide my identity if I'm just going to show my face and use my real name? The fact is, whatever Hanso, Mittelberg, and these guys are hiding, they believe in it. They've dedicated their lives to it, and they will go to any length to protect it. Chances are they already know who I am. And if they know the face that's going to take them down, you should too. Just promise me this. If they get to me, promise me that you won't let the Hanso Foundation's crimes go unpunished. Because they might be able to stop me, but they can't stop 100 of me, or 1,000. So let's rock. Shall we?